Hello, Taurus. Elsie here to do a reading for you. Thank you so much for clicking here, by the way. I appreciate you so much already. I've just come during the week, Taurus, and drop readings on you just because you eat them up so quickly. And I thank you. Thank you so much for doing that. And this is my thank you. And I appreciate you so much. So let's take a look here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The first reading I do for you in the week is the one that's for the week ahead. The rest of them are just energies. And I don't know. I don't have any predictions of time. It's just energies. And it's either going to resonate or it isn't. Taurus, let's just go at it with some tarot today. Let's find out what's going on here. Ooh, okay. What's this about? That seems like a bunch of cards. Let's look through them. We've got the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Ooh, Taurus, you don't see something coming here. Something's being concealed from you. It's the Knight of Cups, I think. What is going on? Look at this. This is crazy, Taurus. Look, your readings have been a little bit, how can I say, more than I can take. Like it feels like such a big energy. Look at this. This is energy that is of the present. Look at that. The Lovers, the World, and a Tower, my friend. Now we got Justice, the Queen of Cups, and let's move this all up just a little bit, Ski, so you can see what's going on. You see all that? Let me get you a little bit better view. There we go. All right. Okay, Taurus. Well, you know what? What you don't see, oh my gosh, what's being concealed from you is the Knight of Cups and the Lovers. There is somebody here who I feel has big feelings for you, but has been hiding them. Somebody who I feel is going to make themselves known very soon, because this is what is going on in the current energy. This is the past energy for me, and it feels like in the past somebody has concealed their feelings for you. Concealed the fact that they really did want to have a new beginning with you, that they did want to take a leap of faith or jump off the edge. But they didn't want to look a fool. The Knight of Cups has their back toward the Fool, and so they didn't want to look a fool. They didn't know if it was going to work out. They didn't have enough information, or they weren't sure. They didn't want to be deceived. Maybe they were deceiving themselves, thinking that maybe you wanted the new beginning. Maybe they're like, nah, can't be. Like it feels like that energy. This person is also concealing that they know that you are the soulmate. The soulmate, they know that because of the way they feel when they're around you. Justice card. They feel in balance. They feel like, they feel justified in love. I love it. So we have the Lovers, who's Gemini. We have the World card, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, all the fixed signs. And then we have the Tower right next door, which is Scorpio energy, with the Fool right above it. Look, there's a lot of changes coming up, my friend. I feel like you're closing chapters. Look, it's the reason that the World card is at the center of your reading is because we just had a full moon. You closed some chapters. So I don't know what kind of voodoo y'all did, but you closed some doors. Yeah, I feel like you detached from some things, whether that was mentally, maybe you were journaling, maybe you did an actual spell, maybe, whatever it was, I think that you maybe wrote on paper and burned it or something, but it feels like it released you. I love it. It released you. And I feel as though over probably the next maybe week or so, it feels like you're going to come to a bunch of different realizations. And I think the first realization you come to is the door was always open. It was always available to you. But you couldn't see it. You were too close to the tower. I always say when you get up next to the tower, it's like being up next to like a big stone castle, right? You can't see what's on the other side. And then the tower falls and then you realize there actually is this. There's still more distance. There's still more time for me to find the things that I want. There's still time for a long distance, or for not long distance, for a long-term relationship here. It's a realization. I want to say that the Tower is being felt by you, but I feel like the Tower is also bringing in somebody, because the Knight of Cups is here and they're the one that's been concealing that they know you're the soulmate, or they've been lying about their feelings, being deceptive about their feelings, trying to get away with maybe not taking this big leap here. The World card is here for the ending, right? That's the last card of the major arcana. We go back to the Fool after we end up learning our lessons. And the reason that we never go back, like these are all the fixed signs, right? The fixed signs, once they make a decision, fixed signs, the ones I mentioned, move very slowly and strategically through life. So they know that when they're here and they want to get to there, they're going to have all the information they need by the time they get there to make the right decision. And so it's taken a long time to get here, to have this sort of closure. But I feel that you are releasing your need for love. And I think that in some cases it was a need. And understand that if you need it, you will not receive it 100% of the time, no matter what you're manifesting. If you have need of it, it can't be yours, because you'll treat it much differently than something that you want. Having already fulfilled everything that you need, this is something that you want, and I think that you'll be treating it differently. So the World card is here. I feel like the World card brings realizations about love. It also brings a release. I feel like you're in this energy. I feel you're like, yes, I'm all loving. Yes, I'm all knowing. I do have a knowing, but don't try me. Like, don't push me, because I am the queen, and I will love. I will always love, but I'm also psychic AF, right? I also know what's coming up. You don't have to tell me what's coming up. I already know. And I think what you know is that there is love coming. I think you know that already. For some of you, it is someone who's been hiding, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you've been hiding your feelings from someone else. But the World card is here to close the chapter so we can carry on here. Yeah, I think this person has been hiding their feelings from you. So I think that you're going to be going through a Tower soon. I want to say that this tells me that this person, possibly closing the chapter with them, maybe brings them running. And that's the way it is. That's why people come back after years, because you've forgotten about them. You left them in the distance. You went along your day and did whatever it is you were supposed to do for you. I think that this chapter is finally closing, and that it's bringing a tower that's going to bring beautiful things, a new beginning in a long-term relationship, and really deep, trusting love. I feel like the Knight of Cups is the one who I always like to say is wildly romantic, because this person here has got like the white, come on now, very nice looking, holding the roses, white horse in the background, right? Love notes, picnic, the whole 9 yards. This person is someone who is also full of love. But I want to say that maybe they may not be on your vibration at this time. So if this doesn't happen right away, that could be. I want to say you're going to get justice and love in a long-term relationship. It's coming. There's no doubt about it. No do to boot it. Yeah. Okay. What do we got here? We got the King of Wands is in the reverse, and then the Emperor. Oh. Hang on a sec, I'll read these. Charlie and I are just having a conversation. Charlie's my guide. Okay. All right, so for some of you, it could be a workplace thing. I feel like somebody in the workplace may have broken your heart. I think that's this person. I feel like it took you a long time to heal from that. Yeah, I'm sorry it hurt. I want to say that what broke your heart is I feel like you shared your emotions with somebody and they didn't answer. I feel like they ignored you. She's ignoring the cup, right? I feel like that they ignored you. I think that that's what broke your heart. It doesn't have to be a work situation. The Eight of Pentacles is also about the self. It could be about self-mastery. And so while this is going on, the self-mastery is going on, you're just not sharing with anybody. You're kind of bored, you're in redundant energy, but you're not really ready to share with anybody just yet. You're still healing from this broken heart. Next card is the Wheel of Fortune. Look, there's some crazy good things coming. I just can't. I cannot. So, whether or not you're waiting for an Aries, we do have the Emperor here. And when the Emperor is in the room, so are all of the kings, right? Feminine or masculine. And this is a masculine leaning energy for me, but don't forget that all masculines have feminine and all feminines have masculine. It's just a matter of which way you lean predominantly, right? So don't get caught up in people's bodies, man. You got to feel their energy. So the wheel is bringing crazy good things, but you know what the wheel's bringing? For some of you, this is new love. This is brand new love. So this is someone that you've never dated before. This might be someone that you know. We have 10 pentacles here. This might be someone that you know, but it's not someone that you've dated before. This is new. This is all the crazy gooblies in the belly, right? This is, I didn't expect to be attracted to you. I didn't expect to have these emotions for you. The Wheel of Fortune is here, and the Wheel of Fortune is all about abundance. When the Wheel of Fortune shows up, it's time. It's destined, fated things. That's the only time that the major arcana show up, is when things are destined and fated. And when the Wheel of Fortune shows up, things are going to be crazy good. It's fortunate things moving forward. We're moving forward into some new sort of like the beginnings of love. The Page of Cups. The pages, by the way, in the medieval times were between the ages of 7 and 14. So it's like puppy love, right? Somebody gets the gooblies in the belly when they see their person. I think the person is the Emperor. I feel like you're going to see an Emperor. I feel like the Emperor is probably the person who is the lover and who is showing up as the Knight of Cups, because I think they want you to see them as very gallant and very it feels like old school love. It feels respectful. It feels like, you know, this one treats you like you're a glass slipper. It feels like protection. It feels like this person is like standing between you and anything else that'll ever try and get to you. They got to get through this person first. I want to say that the King of Wands showed up in the reverse. And so I want to say that the King of Wands in the reverse for me can either be that the Emperor is not going to show up passion first, that the Emperor is going to hold back their passions when they see you. They're going to come in as the Emperor, letting you know that there is stability, there is love. I will always be honest with you. You know, there's, you know, whatever the signs are. Like, I'm thinking through the signs that I feel like this is the only king that's in the reverse right now, because this person is not coming to you with passion. They're not coming to you just for a thing. They're coming to you as the Emperor, and they're the King of Pentacles who has stability, and they're the King of Swords who now is able to speak aloud, who's liberated themselves. And this person is someone who is always going to be honest with you, truthful. And that has a lot of love that they're hiding under the surface, because that's the King of Cups. Yeah. It's kind of beautiful. All right. Should we clarify a little bit? Yeah, we should. Yeah, for sure. Let's use these ones. We haven't used these ones in a while. All right. Oh wait, we just used these yesterday. Sorry, yeah, just having a conversation. Things are a little weird in my world, I'm just saying. Okay, here we go. What are we looking at first? Yeah, we're just gonna look at this tower. I think it needs our attention here, because the tower is shaking some shit down. I'm telling you, the tower is giving you can see for miles and miles. I think the Beatles sang it, or the Monkees, or one of those groups. I can see for miles and miles. And I think you understand that it is in your vortex. This is something that is waiting for you to end a chapter. All of this is going on, and it's waiting on you to give the universe the signal, I'm good, I'm ready to bring in the new, because I've ended the old. Right. So far we've got the star, and it's really kind of cool because the star does follow 16 and 17. So the universe never leaves you out to dry, never hangs you out to dry. This tower is going to fall, and it's going to be some uncomfortable change. It's going to be upheaval. It's going to be things you've not been through before, and it's going to be abrupt, and it's not going to be great. But look, the universe follows up with the star. It's healing. It's, I just need a connection to you. I love how this particular tower is here, and we see that she is in connection with earth and with above and below, right? She has a connection here, and it's the healing connection. I feel like the tower falls because healing is needed here. The Six of Wands is in the reverse. So I want to say that someone here thinks they can't have the victory. Someone's overthinking it. Somebody is in, I feel like that's why the tower is here, to shake up all of these things that are going on here. I feel like the tower comes to shake somebody out of this hanged man energy. You might be dealing with Pisces, Aquarius. Somebody doesn't want to wait anymore. They want to go. I think it's the Emperor. Yeah. Somebody doesn't want to wait anymore. Three of Wands is in the reverse. I'm ready. I'm ready to go, but I'm not ready to take the first step yet. Somebody doesn't want to wait anymore, but they're in the hanged man energy. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do at this point, because the tower's going to fall. We look at all of this energy that's on the other side, not having seen it before, didn't realize it was there. And now the tower falls, and now someone's ready to jump the rubble and get moving. Tell me more. We have the Four of Swords. There's been a lot of healing. The tower is healing, yeah. With the star and the tower, it's quite a healing tower. And I want to say that being in the hanged man energy, I feel like you think you can't have victory. I feel like you think that you're not ready to go, but you want to go right now. Three of Wands is in the reverse. The Four of Swords is here. The tower falls, and you have, I feel, a realization that it's time to move. Or maybe they do. Look, take it as it resonates, right? It's a general read. Yep, time to be bold. The universe favors the bold, my friends. The Nine of Wands is in the reverse. Somebody I feel has healed this feeling of being the wounded warrior. Because the wounded warrior, understand, is someone who is brave, but also someone who is wary. They've been hurt a lot, right? A lot. Somebody's coming out from behind the fear wall because they've healed. Tell me what's ending. So we've got the Chariot, we've got the Five of Cups, no more regrets here. Things start to move, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. We also have the Devil. Yeah, we should take all these, right? We have the Devil in reverse. We have the Four of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Look, you're getting communication. You are. The Page of Swords is here. Someone who's been watching you is going to communicate with you. They have the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. They really are serious about you. It feels like they've been released from something. Or you have, take it as it resonates, but the release of toxicity, the release of, I'm not going to be stuck here anymore. I'm just going to go, and the Wheel of Fortune shows up. Yeah, we've already seen it once, right? We've got the Ten of Wands. Somebody wants to come in and drop some burdens with you. I feel like all of this begins when you finally close your chapter. Because I think that the person that is the Emperor is a soulmate, but I also feel like you're closing a chapter with someone who is also a soulmate. But I want to say that this soulmate, I feel from the past, is somebody who maybe has lied to you. But this is the choice, right? That's what the Lovers is. It's a choice. That's why I'm picking up second energy, that maybe it's in the past because maybe you're choosing between two soulmates here. But I think the universe was waiting for you, Taurus, to close the chapter on one of them in order so you could go on the path to the next one. And I want to tell you that I think that the Emperor, the one that's coming up here, is, I feel like this Tower and the World, you making the decision to close the chapter or the World card to begin brand new is what makes the Tower fall, and that it sends all of this into energy. I think that the Emperor that we're looking at the bottom of the deck, I think this person gets notified by the universe, and it's time, it's go time. I gotta be bold, I gotta be brave, I gotta go right now, I gotta get out of this energy of the Hanged Man. I've looked at it long enough. I'm healed enough. I am enough. Yeah. So whether you are the person who is headed forward to go get somebody, or you are the person who has someone you're going to receive, because the Empress does not chase. I feel like there's some big changes here. Look, the Queen of Cups and the Justice and the Ten of Pentacles tells me nothing more than in the future, it's all yours, all of it. The 10 Pentacles, all of it. And the 10 Pentacles with the Queen of Cups is like, I will love you and we will grow. We will grow. We will continue to grow. Yeah. You're finally getting your justice and love. And I think it's because now I feel like you've had a hard time letting go of somebody in the past here. And it's because you let go of somebody in the past that you're able to notify the universe to move forward. Yeah, it was somebody who didn't give you stability. Somebody who was in and out on you. Someone who had people in the DMs. We've got the Six of Pentacles. This person gave you reciprocity, no problem, but you just never knew who else they had in the DMs. Who else were they giving to? And I feel like that the other person is the one who wasn't giving you any stability. I think you closed a chapter on them, and I think you're ready to go on the new adventure. And when the universe gets that information, all the parts start to fall into place. Here it comes. All right. Who are we talking about? Who are we talking about, Taurus? Give me some details about Taurus or their person, please. We've got Virgo. We are in Virgo season. We've got light hair, seeks material things. Makes sense. So it is someone possibly who is, like I said, is the Emperor, but I feel like this person is really very detail oriented. This person probably has, it's light hair. I'm going to say that this person's very, very much about how they present themselves to you, whether I'm talking about you or your person. Somebody here is very highly critical of how they look, so they look really good on the outside. This person could be a seeker of material things or stability. Adding things to their pentacle world. Got the end of waiting is near. I feel like it's really near. Like with all that crazy energy under there, the major arcana energy, this person's going to come in possibly seeking passion. Either they or you are a business owner. We have light eyes and light hair. This is an ex for some of you, and this person feels familiar for others of you. So it feels like you had to let go of an ex. And this person that's coming to you could be someone who you consider to be an ex, but maybe someone, that you had feelings for and they didn't have feelings for you. But for some of you, it is an ex. An ex is coming and seeking passion, the ex with the light hair. The end of the waiting is near, and the person, I believe, that is coming for you has light eyes. So take that as it resonates. Person feels familiar. Either you're a business owner or they are. And I feel like if they are a Virgo, but maybe you have it in your chart, maybe they do, that this person is someone who is seeking stability. It says material things, and material things are stability. Houses, furniture, cars, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. All right. This person lives close enough for you to get to them overland. It's because you closed the chapter on this person that gave you no stability. Here it comes. Here it comes. All right. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and for watching. I love you. And I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you. Bye-bye.